Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good day to everyone. We are here to focus on the issue at hand, which is our brother just received a scholarship to study in England. I would like to invite any one of you to kickstart this discussion by giving us your point of view.
Allow me to begin. First of all, I am happy that our brother has won the scholarship to study in England. Therefore, we must decide what would be the most useful gift for him. In my opinion, I strongly believe that the best gift for him is to give him a laptop computer. This is because I think he can use the laptop to do his assignments. For example, if he has a laptop that he can bring with, he would be able to do his work anytime and anywhere. Hence, he wouldn't need to share the computer at the computer room with other students.
I see your point, but how about getting him some suitable clothing for his studies in overseas? In this way, he can use it to reflect our Malaysian identity. This is because he will be a young ambassador for our country. So, if he has a few sets of traditional clothing like the baju Melayu and formal batik shirts, I am sure he will not only look good but promote our culture overseas as well.
I don't quite agree with you because if we buy him some clothes that didn't match her taste, he will get mad. I think it would be more useful if we bought him some Malaysian food stuff for him. Does anyone agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you. To add to your point, I feel that it is a main problem Malaysians face when studying overseas is that it is hard to find halal food. We feel it is a good idea to give him some Malaysian food stuff because it will take time for him to get used to the place and find out where to buy halal food. Thus, it is in the meantime he can enjoy the Malaysian food stuff that we had given to him. Other than that, in my opinion, it will be a very good idea too if we give him money. It is because he also need to pay for transportation like taking the bus or train to go to the university campus. As we know, it is very expensive in England, so any money we give him will be very useful. Um, Furthermore, our brother also can use the money to buy a mobile phone when he gets to England, just in case for emergency.
I'm afraid I don't see eye to eye with both of you. Buying that as a present for him is not the most useful gift because if buying some suitable clothing for him, especially neat clothes, could make a good impression. For instance, if you buy him some everyday clothes like jeans and trousers with a nice shirt and matching ties, this will give him a good feeling about himself, so he will walk a bit straighter and confident. Moreover, people will look at him and have a good impression about Malaysian students. So, I think the best present is giving him a suitable clothing because it will be useful and will reflect positively on him.
Indeed, I do see your point of view, but I still feel that the best gift for him is a laptop computer because it can connect to the internet. This has two advantages, whereby firstly, he can keep in touch with friends and family here in Malaysia by email or Skype. Another reason is he can use it to do a lot of research online. For instance, he can search for information related to his assignments on the internet.
That's an interesting perspective, and I agree with you that. However, I think we should consider other points. We should also think about buying him some Malaysian food stuff. If he get this as a present, he can easily find food to eat at there because at there Malaysian face when studying overseas there is hard to find halal food. We feel it is a good idea to give him some Malaysian food stuff because it will take time for him to get used to the place and find out where to buy halal food. Thus, in the meantime, he can enjoy the Malaysian food stuff that we have given to him. Because some of the food stuff we are used to having here in Malaysia is quite hard to find in UK. Most students studying overseas really enjoy eating Maggi and sambal belacan. For instance, it's also hard to find the right spices for curry and rendang and so on. If we supply him with enough Malaysian food stuff, he can eat whenever he misses home.
Ah, I see. Yes, I think it will be a very useful gift too. This way he can do a lot of research online. The World Wide Web is a mountain of information, so it will be very useful for him to make full use of this technology. Furthermore, he can keep in touch with friends and family here in Malaysia by email.
What I mean is, we should buy him some Malaysian food stuff because it will be more useful for him when he is studying in England. This is because he can use the Malaysian food stuff we give him and cook it for the Westerner there. Sometimes universities organize events like Malaysian Night and so he and his friend can cook some Malaysian specialty for them to taste a bit of our way of life. Hence, the Malaysian food stuff will be very useful to promote our culture.
That's a good point. But don't you think if we give him some suitable clothing, it will be the most useful for him as a student? I still believe that this is the most useful because England is very different from the weather in our country. There are 4 seasons, so he will need to have a different clothes for each season. For example, we can buy him some sweaters, cardigans, a scarf, snow caps, gloves, thick socks, and many more. This will definitely keep him warm in winter and stay comfortable.
I think we've come to a conclusion. In a nutshell, we are unable to come to an agreement on which of the 4 options is the best choice. It seems all of us strongly believe in our own points. So as we have run out of time, we think that we should each buy him a gift individually. Thank you for listening.